Hi, and thank you for attending this information session on Give for Good and peer-to-peer fundraising for Code U. Give for Good is an event that is happening on September 12th, 2024, and we are looking forward to having you participate with us. Just a few quick introductions. My name is Shannon Sheehy. I am the manager of strategic partnerships at Code U. My contact information is on the screen. I will be out of the office starting August 29th, so please direct any questions about Give for Good after that date to Brian Lerman. You can reach out to Brian at code-u.org or through Slack. A quick kind of reminder or possibly an introduction. Code U is a name that we came up with to sort of branch together all of our programs. We started with Code Louisville, and then with Code Kentucky branched out into more areas of the state, including now we're in Southern Indiana and Southern Ohio. So we wanted to make sure that we had a name that accurately reflected that. So you may see us refer to our programs as Code U, Code Louisville, or Code Kentucky, but just know that we are still talking about the same family of programs, the same training programs when we say any of those. Our agenda for today, I'm going to give a quick overview of what Give for Good is. We're going to go over some of Code U's broad goals during the fundraiser. This is the first time that we've participated, so we want to share what our aims are. We're going to share some ways to support us on Giving Day, including being a peer-to-peer fundraiser. And if you choose to be a peer-to-peer fundraiser, we're going to give some information on setting up a fundraiser and then sharing that information at the end. We also are happy to answer any questions. Again, please feel free to reach out to myself through August 29th or Brian Lerman anytime after that date. What is Give for Good? So Give for Good is a day of giving hosted by the Community Foundation of Louisville. Most of the participants are Louisville-based nonprofits, which we count as because we're based here in Louisville, even though we have a broader reach throughout the state and even beyond. One of the really great things about Give for Good is it allows nonprofit organizations to raise unrestricted funds. What that means is we can use those funds for anything that we need or anything that we see fit. A lot of grant programs or other sort of fundraising programs have very strict restrictions tied to how funds can be used, but the funds that we raise through Give for Good, we are actually able to use in any way that we need. So it really is a excellent way for our program and programs like us to raise money because it allows us to fill in the gaps and do some really cool programming that we may not have been able to do otherwise. Like I mentioned, the actual giving day itself is Thursday, September 12th. Early giving starts the Monday of that week, September 9th, so folks can start making donations as early as September 9th, but the main giving day is September 12th. There are going to be extra prize pools that day. There's going to be a big push that day, and that's when we're going to be doing most of our concentrated efforts to get the funds raised. Folks can also donate as late as 1 p.m. on Friday, September 13th. So if you have someone who reaches out just after the deadline of September 12th, let them know that they are still able to make a donation through our giving page. And the main page is giveforgoodlouisville.org. We will also share in the takeaways here the link to our specific Code U page, as well as links to create a fundraiser page if you so choose to do that. We are working on completing our fundraising goal. So this is the first time that we have participated. We would like to set kind of a lofty or ambitious goal to help us reach and share out on the big day. And we will let you all know what that is in advance. And then why are we fundraising? So we are working on our messaging still for the exact programs that we would like to use this money for. But a few ideas that we have in mind so far are just keeping our training competitive. There are obviously updates to technology every day, every minute, maybe even. So we want to make sure that we're staying on top of that and that our students have a competitive edge as they enter the job market. You may have seen that we recently surpassed the 1,000 placements milestone, which is so exciting. And we want to make sure that we continue with that momentum. And then overall, we want to improve the tech ecosystem in Kentucky. Our programs are really only going to thrive as long as we have a strong tech industry in the Commonwealth. And we want to make sure that we are contributing positively to that. There are several ways to support us on Giving Day, quite easily, I think. So just to go through those really quickly, the first one is making a donation through our fundraising page, which again, I will share the link to when this is sent out. You can make a donation as little as $10. So really every dollar counts. And there are several times throughout the day where there are prize pools and matches to where your $10 donation could end up being a $1,010 donation if it wins one of those prizes. So keep an eye out for that. Our team will be sharing out more information on when those times are throughout the day. But that's a great way to really leverage the money that you might be already planning to donate. In addition to making a donation, you can share our fundraising page and or our social media posts throughout Giving Day. We will be doing a really large social media posts across all of our official channels, so we will have those shared out as well. Sharing them either just by hitting reshare, by engaging with them, sharing them with your own message. All of those are really great ways to get our message out there and amplified to your own network, and we really appreciate that. If you choose, you can also make your own social media posts about Giving Day. So that might be like doing a quote share of ours or making your own posts talking about your experiences with us or how you've participated in Code U in the past and getting that sent out as well. Again, those prize pools and matches throughout the day. And then finally, peer-to-peer fundraising. And that's what we're going to focus on for the rest of this presentation. So peer-to-peer fundraising allows you to promote Code U on Giving Day by sharing your own story and experiences with the program. You would actually make your own fundraising page. You would share why the program is important to you. You would set a personal goal and then extend that Giving Day message to your network, which is going to help us with our overall goal. We have a pretty big network as it is. We've had over 2,000 folks now as graduates of the program and a little over 1,000 who have gotten jobs, which is so exciting. We also have a really great network of community partners, employer partners, mentors, and folks really from all over who want to help support us. But we really appreciate you all getting out the word and extending that message to your own network is going to really help us raise even more money on Giving Day. So setting up a fundraiser from the giveforgoodlouisville.org homepage, you are going to, at the top, see an option with a plus sign that says fundraise up here. We have this nice arrow pointing it out as well. And you're going to click Start a Fundraiser. That's going to take you to a page that will allow you to start creating your own account. It will have you log in with either a Gmail account or create an account, and then you will get started with creating your fundraiser. On the next screen, it's going to ask where the funds are going to go. You'll start typing in Code U, and you'll see it auto-populate, so you'll be able to select us there. And that'll take you to your own fundraiser page. So on this page, any section with a pencil is what you can update. It's going to ask you to put in a title. So it can be something as simple as Shannon's fundraiser for Code U, or if you have something a little more creative, please feel free. It will ask you to put a photo there. So the photo can be something like a snapshot of your GitHub profile or your project, a picture of your certificate, a photo of you at a Code U event, a picture of you at the job that you landed because of Code U, a headshot, a stock photo, really any number of things. We can also help you with that if you need something to put there. You'll add a tagline talking about why you're fundraising, and you'll add an individual goal. So we think $500 is a great start if that sounds reasonable to you. And that is something that will, as folks donate through your page, will update throughout the day as you get closer and closer to that goal. One thing I do want to note, you are not on the hook for that money. So we do ask that you set a somewhat reasonable or obtainable goal that you think you can meet that day. But we will not be hunting you down for any sort of balance. We would love for you all to meet and even exceed possibly your fundraiser goal, but it is just a goal. The other thing to know is when folks donate through your page, the money is going to come directly through Code U. So you have the page set up, it is going to be personalized to you, but there's nothing you're going to need to do on the back end to get that money to us. It will automatically go toward our Code U fundraiser. The last piece up here is just setting the date. You're going to put September 12th, which is the giving day, and that will update and have a countdown as we get closer to it. At the bottom of that setting up a fundraiser page, you can add a story. So this is where you can talk about your own experience with Code U. You can talk about why the program and our mission is important to you. And that may look different depending on how you've been involved with us. So maybe you're a current student and you want to talk about your goals coming out of the program once you're done. Maybe you're an alum and you've already gotten a great tech job. You can talk a little bit about how Code U helped you with that and what your job is doing now and what you started from. Maybe you're a mentor and you can talk about why our mission resonates with you, why you give back and help out by volunteering your time. Again, anything that you can add personally as a story is great and is going to help folks get a little better idea of why our mission is so important and why they should be supporting us as well. On the actual giving day, you can add updates if you'd like. Those are just kind of like in social media, like a small post or update letting folks know how the fundraiser is going. If there's anything you want to add, you can add that information there at that time. Once you have filled out all of the required sections, this publish button will become live. If you're not seeing the publish button or if it's grayed out, this top banner section is actually going to tell you which sections you're missing. So it may be that you haven't uploaded a photo yet or that you forgot to add a title. It will let you know. Once everything is filled out, you will have the option to publish. So you can go ahead and press that. And at that point, your site is going to be live and you'll be able to share it out. So with that personal fundraiser page, you will have a unique link that you can send to individual contacts in your life that you think it may resonate with. So that may be family members or friends or coworkers or just anyone who you think may understand and appreciate Code U's mission. You can also share it on personal social media channels. So making a Facebook post or a LinkedIn post talking about why you're supporting Code U on Giving Day and why others should as well. And then finally, please be sure to thank your donors. So our system will be sending them a thank you and we'll be following up with thank yous, of course. But please be sure to thank your donors when you see those donations come through. We appreciate every dollar that we're going to get from this because it will make a true difference to our program. Again, we hope that you all consider participating in at least one of the ways that we talked about a few screens ago. We're here to help. So if there's something that you need assistance with, or if you want some help crafting your message or getting your fundraiser shared out, please let us know. We would love to assist you in any way. And again, we really appreciate any sort of help that we're going to get on that day. So please reach out to Brian, Brian at code-u.org with any questions, and he can get you connected with someone on our team who can help. Otherwise, we look forward to fundraising with you on September 12th. Thanks so much.